Oh yeah, and read the instruction manual. It's important. It could save you a lot of hassle. Hey everybody, it's Aaron from the Kilby Life. Last weekend I went to Quail Con 2021 and I won this. It's a DIY incubator and there's some assembly required. One of the speakers, Terry I believe his name is, Terry from Coturnix Corner was going to put this together at a workshop, but he ended up getting ill from food poisoning and was not able to make it. Everyone that went to QuailCon 2021 got put in a raffle to win this thing, and they called my name out of all of them. I'm gonna watch his video, and which I already have. I've already watched the video one way through, and fortunately he had all the pieces, from what I could tell, all the pieces cut and ready to go to be assembled. So I'm gonna attempt to put this together. I'll probably be just doing a time lapse of this, and I'm going to be watching the video when I get stuck, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And by the way, thanks Terry from Coturnix Corner for getting this all ready for me or whoever won, and sorry that you got sick and were not able to make it, but yeah, that's life, isn't it, right? All right, well, I'm gonna get on it. Let's see here.
Coturnix Corner, my name's Terry, and today I want to show you how I built my cabinet incubator using a 1-inch foam insulation material. The incubator is a 2-shelf model that will hold 240 eggs, and mine has been running out for several months and haven't had any issues with it, and I've hatched 100 eggs. First off, let me go over some of the material and tools we need to install this thing. First,
yeah, Inkbird thermostat. I had a problem with it. I got it all wired up and tried to program it, but I couldn't get it to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit, nor could I get it to change any of the parameters and save them. For some reason, I got on the internet, tried to troubleshoot it. I could not get it to work that way. But in Celsius, you can see, plug it in, bam, I got the lights to turn on, but it has to be in this glass of ice water for it to get down to the temperature for it to heat up, and I can't change the program. So I'm gonna hop online and I'm gonna get another one of these. In the meantime, I'm gonna wire up the fans to see if I can get those to work. Terry gave one of these power adapters that has a little, I can bring it up close. This power adapter that has these little, that just plugs in, but you can just screw the wires right into this thing. Bam, easy. Moment of truth. Works perfectly. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go in and order another one of these Inkbird thermostats and some rails and get it all set up, and I'll come back and show you how it all ended up. Also drink some water. I'll clean up tomorrow. All right, well, I got this in working order, and the moral to the story is read the directions. So I was having a problem programming this Inkbird and for it to stay to what I changed it to. So I ordered a new one, hooked the new one all up, and guess what? It did the same thing. I read the directions and it said hit power to save instead of the S button. So yeah, always read the directions. That being said, now I gotta back up. So let me plug this in. All right, 84.1 degrees. We'll see how it goes. I was able to, keeping in the spirit of this incubator build, tried to make it not fancy but functional. I tore apart an old computer I had and used the power supply there so I could plug in a cord in the back if I needed to. Nothing fancy, I had to fabricate stuff, but just with a bunch of, I have 8 small kids. Well, they're not all small, but I have 8 kids, and I was just concerned that they might pull it off, pull some of the wires apart. So I made a little enclosure, and yeah, it's not fancy because I put duct tape around the end of it, right? The thermostat cord's coming out here. I taped it down, and it goes down in here, and I got it near the top tray here because heat rises, so that should be the hottest spot, right? I just got done building some lockdown boxes with some wood that I found at work, and it's not fancy either. So this bottom one, yeah, just some wood. It's a box, fits in there, nothing fancy, slides in. I don't have anything to cover the bottom one. I'm hoping that maybe they won't jump out, but knowing how ridiculous quail can be, yeah, I need to find something. The top one, I just put the bottom of one of my old styrofoam incubators on top of it, and it seems to fit pretty good. So put that in there, a little tight, kind of center it. got the thermostat in there, and it should be running well. The fan's running, the lights are running. I was also able to go out and get one of these little giant egg turners, and then I put the quail rails in them. Let's see. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that exactly, but that'll fit 120 quail. 120 should fit in there. I'm thinking about getting a power supply. Obviously, I'm going to need a power supply strip for the fans and the egg turners. Should be good. See if it gets the temperature. Oh, and I also need to put a latch on it. I just want to say thank you to Terry over at the Coturnix Corner again for the setup here. Like, doesn't have to be fancy. I'm not worried about fancy. Watch that video a bunch trying to put it together, help with all the wiring. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll try to link it below. You can go check that out. And yeah, again, it's not fancy. It's getting up the temperature, and I'm excited to see how many quail I can get in here and how well it incubates those eggs. I mean, if I have the 2 trays in there, that's 240 quail eggs. And yeah, I'm not sure I have enough room for that many quail. Even at a 50% hatch rate. That's about maxed out my grow out. But I just got a little area here that we raise quail for meat and eggs. Nothing fancy. But yeah. Thanks a lot, and thanks for Myshire Farm for hosting Quail Con this year. And I just heard on the live stream that they're going to be one next year for 2 days. So I'm hoping to be there. Maybe I could bring my wife and more of our kids next year. So again, thanks a lot. Thanks for checking out our channel. And yeah, I never win anything. Oh yeah, and read the instruction manual, because it's important. It could save you a lot of hassle, a lot of time and heartbreak. Did I cry? No, but I was close. Thanks. Kilby out.